Well, well, pilgrims, how are you? Hey, you know, I got something I was thinking about, and I just thought I'd kind of, throw it out there. Okay, look, you start getting older, you spend a little more time kind of around the abode because you don't get out as much. Some of us, we work till we drop, and some of us, we can't really do that because we're just not, qualified to be able to handle that. So we do other things. I do a lot of studying, a lot of reading. I do a lot of things. I get into a lot of fictional stuff. And occasionally I like to watch movies. Old movies, new movies, things like that, which I do acquire to watch here on this very computer that I'm talking to you on right now. But there's one thing that I've discovered is I've been spending a lot of time watching programming, movies and things like that. And something that's really beginning to bug the daylights out of me. I know it sounds really weird because some of you may totally disagree with me. But, for the last decade, I have seen the biggest accumulation of zombie films. Now, when I was a kid, it's like I can remember the name, that one little scene where that guy's in the graveyard with his sister and it's all black and white and I was a kid. And he stands up and he says to her, "They're coming to get you, Barbara." She goes, "Ah!" And these, zombies slowly come walking out. And of course, they're moving like really slow. And you can never understand how a really slow zombie could catch a guy. But then as I've noticed over the decades, okay, that now all of a sudden zombies are, they're like super fast. Yeah, I remember that one, all these movies that have come out. And then, okay, you had the zombie movies that came out. And, okay, zombies are zombies, but, then the films became more and more, and, and there was zombie, Return of the Zombies, and, some of them are comedy and all this and that. And you're going, my zombie, the boyfriend, the zombie, my girlfriend's a zombie. And how far, everybody, even the Zombie View, there was a movie that came out where they were all zombies and didn't know they were zombies. And they were thinking they were doing still something else, but everybody was going, look at the zombies. Okay. This is like, I don't know about you, but this thing came out. I was watching it just yesterday called Z Nation. Okay. It's got the little skinny dude in it that was in My Name is Earl. And you see him, he was also in the same TV series with the guy that played Earl when they were supposed to be cops in New Orleans. And now he's in this one. And now he's like the same skinny guy with the big nose. And he's now on this base out in the middle of nowhere up near the Arctic Circle or something. And now he's becoming a radio DJ to a world that has totally been destroyed by zombie essence. Okay, so, hey, look, I like zombie things. Look, I went out, and I think I've shown this on an earlier tape that I did, but here we go. Okay, my own do-it-yourself pocket zombie. Okay, look, he's really cool. He sits on the table over there. And I actually like him because he's battery powered and he actually makes noises and he moves by remote control. So I take him and I just kind of have him here on the desk as kind of like a companion. He's like we don't have pets. We got neighbors have dogs and cats. I got a remote control guy that has 3 double A batteries in him and he's a zombie. Actually, he's a pretty cool guy. Kind of grows, you kind of get attached to him, But okay, so even I've been struck with that. And about a couple of books that were written in comedy about zombies. One is called The Zen of Zombie, which is really a very well written comedy book. It's not really a comedy book, but it's based on Zen and the guy who threw the zombie idea in it. And he actually did a few other books on top, like the zombie of, management and all this and that. What I'm talking about is the fact that, Gopher City and all those zombies, and then zombies now on TV. What's that other one? The Fallen Sky or whatever? Okay, how many zombie things can people watch? Because after a while, God, they're all so identical. I mean, it's like, oh God, I look and I go, oh my God, another frickin' zombie movie. Or a zombie TV series. Give me a frickin' break. What, Zombies in Love? What's going to be next? Zombies, like what, the zombie crew on the next Star Trek movie, Hey, they're all a crew of zombies there, Captain Yerk. Oh, Captain Yerk, they're all zombies, and oh my God, what are we going to do? Oh my God, they can't transport because they don't know how to stay together when they all come out. And like he's out there, of course, you can't have Scotty or right now he's going to be a Swedish transporter chief. I haven't done any of those, So anyway, what I'm trying to say is okay, we need a change here in game plan. If the world's doomed to Ebola or something like that, the last thing we need to be watching is zombie movies. We should be watching things that are more colorful and a little more fun. And but I don't know what do we watch. Because I don't know about you. In my opinion, there's only. I do like Grimm, the one they make in Canada, where the guy is like with all the voos buttons and the whatever. Actually, I enjoy that. The Grimm series is good. I like a little bit of the fun stuff in there, the more of the comedy type, lighthearted stuff that is still, it's not so, and then again, Breaking Bad, I kind of liked that. I have to admit that it was pretty gross, and, I'm watching the last 2 years of Dexter right now because I never saw him, and at the time I got tired of him. But, a friend of mine said, hey, you really ought to know how it ended. So I picked up on year 7, and I'm on like episode number 8 on year 7. And I'm going to go to the end. And this is the point where his, sister is now a lieutenant, and she's flipping out because she knows and all that. And I'm sure a lot of you know that. Okay. So anyway, but I guess what I wanted to say is what is it with the zombie crap? I've had enough of it. Golly, we have zombie burgers and okay, Halloween, that's good. Even if, but, come on, it's like, anyway, if anybody has anything to contribute to this argument, I'd greatly like to hear it. And I'm going to post this in the usual places. And hey, just to let you know, I'm not always indoors. I am planning on doing some outdoor filming shortly. And those of you that do watch any of these, I hope you like them. And I'd appreciate a little feedback. Give me some directional things here, huh? I want some directional feedback, but nobody ever responds, so I don't know. Anyway, here we are. I'm just going to keep plugging at it. And those of you that are watching, thanks again. And those of you that could reply, I'd really appreciate it. Feedback would be good. Because I'm going to keep doing this till one of us drops dead. You or me. If you die, then you don't have to put up with it anymore. And when I die, you don't have to put up with it anymore. So you're stuck. I'm just going to keep doing it. Okay, so I had nothing else to do for another 15 or 20 years at least. Okay. Anyway, later. And if you're not feeling good, I hope you feel better. If you're feeling better, I hope you feel even better. And remember, there's always the other reality. And there's welcome to my reality and the other realities. Take care. All the best to y'all. Bye, pilgrims.